interception, but this for him felt like home. Now he has a chance to go out and live that dream.
Navy will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Gives it on the option. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Looking to pass. It's Dyer. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. The Jaguars come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Jaguars are moving quickly down the field. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Let's it fly! And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Fires to the middle. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got it! And he's into the end zone! Touchdown, South Alabama! A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
And it's caught from inside the 20, and here he comes. Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Woodson. Under fire. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man quickly.
Yeah, and we talk about tackling as a defense all the time. 3rd down, money down. They catch the football. Nice job breaking on it, getting them on the ground, and not allowing any yards after the catch.
Punt is in the air. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Everybody talks about getting off to a great start, but if you start building steam, David, that can work too.
No doubt, man, and sometimes it snowballs. But what do great teams do? Great teams respond. Struggled the first quarter, Palmer. They've done a great job rebounding and putting some points on the board.
You're right. I think they've started to...
Fires one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it 1st down at the 39. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Taking it the other way. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The midshipmen could get really aggressive here on 2nd and short. They'll power it inside with the fullback. The offense will quickly use a timeout. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. The option look. He'll keep it himself. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Looking to throw, it's Woodson. Right on the money. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Rushes on him. Got it in the middle. It's Braswell. Now the connection takes it to the 11. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab over the middle. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Reese 2 quarters down in the Myrtle Beach Bowl. A couple of teams looking to bring home some hardware for the trophy case. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Now on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
Kick is in the air. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. To the air, it's Dyer. He's going to take off. Got the first himself. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Going to try to get it himself. He'll step out of bounds. He's at the 33-yard line. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And that play is going to drive the offensive coordinator crazy. Remember, in college football now, there's communication between the coordinator and the quarterback with the headsets and the helmet, and you know he was reminding his QB that time, listen, you cannot take a sack here. Remember, we're in...
And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
Well, I love the play call by the defense there on 4th down. They were expecting pass, and they didn't decide to just lay back and play zone coverage. They were going to dial up the pressure. They bring the blitz, and they just overwhelmed the offensive line and anyone else trying to protect that quarterback. He had no shot.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Good timing on the quick out. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Navy comes to the line facing 2nd and short. They'll run play action. pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On the option. Now the pitch. Really good run there on third down. He got 5, but they're still left with a 4th and 3. Navy will have to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Wants to throw. It's Dyer. The quick out. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on first down. Lets it fly. Working the middle. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Man, it's so hard to play defense nowadays. You got a strike zone where you can hit people. You get flagged for targeting. You get flagged for pass interference. That was beautiful. Great job in the end zone, making it a hard window to throw into, and when he caught it, making him feel you.
And the Jaguars will have it 1st and 10. They go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Well, the most insightful analysis I can come up with on that one is that didn't work. Back to the drawing board to see if there's something that works a little better, sir.
I don't know if I can quote the great Reese Davis. That was very...
Oh, he's got some space. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Motion from the back. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Jaguars.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. He'll keep it on the sneak. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Here comes the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Now the play fake. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Well, the defense, they're smelling blood in the water now. Of course, they've already knocked the starting quarterback out of this game. And now with the backup in, they're bringing more pressure. It almost looks like they're more excited to get after.
And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. Navy will have to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the 3rd quarter comes to a close. We've reached the end of the period. It's South Alabama holding the lead, and they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Leaves it with the back. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Dyer. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out. But when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Quarterback will keep it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Got a man. It's Hoffman. There he goes. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Well, this offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. But if it's
always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Navy quick to the line.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch them sleeping.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And the ball squirted out.
And that is a roller coaster. We got the pick. Oh, no, we just lost it. Oh, no, we got it back. At the end of the day, the defense, David, still had it.
Yeah, and all you're trying to do is force turnovers, create plays. Nice job getting the interception. And listen, when you're running to the football, trying to block, that ball comes out. Nice job falling on it, creating the turnover.
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. He has the first and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season. Also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, and they're sending out the seniors on the right foot. Guys, we've seen a lot of great football. There have been so many tremendous moments and individual efforts, David. This is a year of college football I know I'll never forget.
Won't forget it. Loved working with you guys. Loved being in the booth. Loved covering these football games. I'll tell you what, a lot of excitement in college football surrounding the sport, man. Let's just keep loving on it.
He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. The Jaguars will come to the line to convert on 4th down. Tries to get it on the ground.
When you got the ball on their side of the field on 4th and 1, you are absolutely going to go for it and be aggressive. Am I right?
You are right. You know, some may say the quarterback talked the coach into it, but the quarterback's decision is on 3rd down. Going for the big play. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop, he's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
It is what it is. There's no pressure. This game's over. You're up by a ton of points. They're not going to come back here in the fourth quarter. So you're just trying to put up more stats. And listen, stats count. Like, we all count our stats. At the end of the season, we look up, you got 1,000 yards receiving. Like,
there he goes. Touchdown, Navy. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Tight end now in motion. Grabbed behind the line, it's Gant. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the fourth down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. And Navy will go back on the attack.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Defense making a play. An exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a micro.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete. Backed up now, here's second and long. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook. The old kneel down from victory